Hi folks. Okay, this is my Collage washi tutorial. I had seen several people, I think Shimmy Dixon and Frugal Crafter, they had all made their own washi tape with the Avery large adhesive labels that you can buy like at Office Depot. Those things are really expensive. And I wanted to do that because I love collage, anything. But I thought, how could I do that and let it be where it's not so expensive? And then I got to thinking, and I was trying to figure out something new to do for the washi tape challenge for Miss Malone, and I thought about contact paper. So I took contact paper, and I just layered my washi tapes. I'm not sure if I don't think any of these repeat, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 rolls of washi that I have on this one paper. Okay, now I'm going to show you the contact paper. This is the back, and I put the contact paper going where you can read it like this, because I'm going to cut along these lines. Well, you could cut the other way, but you're just going to cut off your sheet, you could place it the other way, but it helps you to have these lines to cut by. It's like kind of like a guideline. So I'm going to lay my washi down opposite of the lines. Well, I guess it's got a grid. Never mind. Just lay it down on there however you want. If you want it wide or if you want it really long, it's your choice. I cut a piece of contact paper, and then I just lay washi on there, and then I cut it to whatever size I want. If I want wide washi, I cut wide. If I want skinny washi, I cut skinny. If I want medium size, I cut medium size. So that's about the size. One of those little grids is about the size of a roll of washi. You can just turn it over and cut to your heart's desire. Make all the rolls that you want. I'm not going to waste your time cutting that. It stays on there pretty well. You could add another layer if you wanted to. I mean, if you really worked at it, you could pull it up, but most people aren't going to do that. You could decoupage over it if you wanted to. This is a multicolored one. I did another one that was just black and white, because I had a lot of black and white washi tape. And I put some wide and some thin. I even put in the middle a roll of that DuctTape stuff. I call that DuctTape washi. And then I decided to do a whole thing of the DuctTape washi. And I like it too. So I just put few of my favorite patterns on there. I'm trying to, kind of coordinate them, but my brain is just not working. I'm sorry about my tongue. Tried to coordinate them, but I just had such a random mix that I just stuck it on there. So you can make it look a lot better than I did. Now I'm going to demonstrate just a little bit. I have this cutting mat, and I cut off a sheet of my contact paper, and I put it inside the cutting mat and let it sit there for a little bit. I've got several rolls of washi tape here that I'm going to show you. The major pain in the butt with this is the paper wants to curl. So you can either let it sit all night long, or you can roll it up the opposite way. I mean, that's the only part that's bad about doing this, is getting the contact paper to lay flat. But see, you crease it a little bit and it's going to lay flat. So you flip it over. I'm going to do them this way because I'm going to cut that way. I'm sorry, I have to get it in my head right. And even take a couple more things to weigh that down. Now then, at first I was trying to cut it even and not have any like selvage edge. But afterwards I realized, it was wasting a lot of time, and I was worrying about it. It's supposed to be a fun project, that I started just taping it down, taping all the way down and having just a little hangover. And then I would just go along and trim it off afterwards. Well, I saved those pieces, And I started putting them on this page. This is all the little side giblets. And I really like it. It's very strange, and when I get this filled up, it's going to be completely funky. I may, decoupage over on top because this is just a raggedy mess, but, I'll probably put some decoupage on top of it. But I think it'll be a neat and interesting collage piece on its own, and I can make more washi tape out of that too. So don't waste any parts of it because, washi tape it's not expensive, but it's precious, and if you're like me, you get a roll that you like and you hoard it because you think, oh, that's so pretty, I don't want to use it. And I hope that I am in frame and you can see what I'm doing. But I just try to, now it may not be even because I have got it away from me. I get it real close to me. I go over the edge right there and then go over the edge right there. Just a little bit. And that first one will kind of help you hold down the rest. And then you can repeat it. You could have just 2 colors, or you could have, 50 colors. It's just, well, I got, I think, 27 colors on that way across. What is wrong with this? Oh, it had a little piece of tape on there. I've never seen one like that before. This is kind of a really thick washi tape. Just line it up. And if you actually pull it out too far, that will kind of help you line it up some. Just go along and keep adding lines. I'm not going to do this whole thing because that would be boring to watch me. This has tape on it too. That's weird. And I can't hardly see it. I don't have my glasses over here. There we go. That's unusual. Must be because of the quality of, and I've got tape on me now. Come on, washi. You're on YouTube. You're becoming a star. Okay. Ooh, that didn't tear well. Huh. Well, that's unusual. I always have really good results for the washi from. I'll just pull out a little bit more. It's really kind of papery washi. Line that sucker up as best we can. And it's washi. It's pretty forgiving if you mess it up. Just pull it up. I think I'll do the arrows next. I love this arrow stuff. Reminds me of the Junk Gypsies. You could get just your favorite ones and color coordinate them and just repeat them, I think I'll put a pink one in. I kind of think it looks neat having all the different patterns together. And then I think I'll go with a polka dot. And yet again, it has tape on it. That's so weird. So I'll do this next line, and then I'm going to flip the paper over and show you a couple on with the wide. And then I'll show you how I pull it up and cut just some off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, and then I'm going to do some wide on the end. And you could alternate wide and washi, duct tape and washi. Okay, see how I have these hangy-offy things? Learn my language. I'm going to get my scrappy section. I'm going to cut off these hangy-offy things. And I usually try and stick to the scissors. I don't worry about that. Oops, just get them off. And then I just take and lay them down, fill in the holes. Sometimes it overlaps, sometimes it doesn't. If I have a little giblet somewhere later on, I can fill that gap in. Just try not to waste any little bit of it. And there goes my computer making noise. And I got a message. And I won't do the other end, but see how I got that little giblet right there? Just fill that hole in right there. And I'll just keep adding to it and then decoupage that. Now I'm going to flip this over. I'll trim that off later. You know, I can make little short washi strips, or I can just continue on. Now this time I think I'll start with, make sure I get this in where you can see it. I think I'll start with this one. This one is a little trickier. What I do is I measure, like, okay, I know I need from this one to this one. So from this one to this one. And then I go ahead and cut it off. And if it sticks to my mat, that's okay. It's a plastic mat. Oops. Oops, sorry. I usually do it on the pink mat, so. Because duct tape is so much stronger. And when you put it down, you really need to use your fingers, your little pinky fingers. Oh no. If it sticks to itself, you can undo it. If you can't, oh crap, what a mess. Well, that's not supposed to work like that. Here, I'm going to start again. Try this one more time. Pull off a piece. It is just duct tape, by the way. I'm just going to try to lay this down because I don't have the correct mat. If you have that other mat without the plastic on there, it'll work much better. There we go. That worked okay. You know, I got a little bit off, but it's not going to matter. Nobody's going to know that because it's going to be cut. Now let's try one of these. I just got this weekend. Crap. I'm going to have to redo this stupid video, probably. I know y'all are screaming, laughing. Look at that goof ball. There we go. Good enough. Crap, this stuff is really sticky today. It must be the humidity. And I'm going to do one more, just so you can see. This is a demonstration anyway. Okay. There. So, this is not perfect. And I would not do it on this plastic. I just do it on the solid plastic mat. And then you can just reposition it and pull it back up. Then you just cut it this way. That is some really good duct tape. Just cut it along here and make your strip. Just like here. So I will cut one of these big ones just so you can see that it really does work. And see, on this one I ran out of the room to put the big one, so I just put like an extra wide one I had. Flip it over so you can have a guide. And I think I'll make a wide tape since this is all wide. Just follow my guide down. Now I've had these folded up, you know, just out of the way because I made them and then I thought, what am I going to do with all that stuff? So, here you go. Use your duct tape washi. And then you can just roll it up and use it. And this, I don't think you would have to decoupage because duct tape is so strong. You saw how hard it was for me to get it off that thing. Excuse me. I'm hiccuping. There's your duct tape washi. So, washi collage or duct tape collage. I hope you try this. I promise it's not as hard as I made it out to seem with duct tape. I'm really tired. I have done a lot of stuff today, so I'm probably not really giving you good directions. But I wanted to get this video out this weekend because I had promised some people that I would do that. I hope you will try this though. I really, I enjoy doing it. You know, you could get really crazy with it, with your themes. This one's my favorite because it's got all the colors. You know, you can give it as a gift, sell it on Etsy or something. You could, you know, start your own brand. So many things that can be done. I didn't even follow the line on that one, but there you go. Just put it in your journal. Enjoy it. Y'all have a good day. Have a good weekend, and I will talk to you another day.